On a road to recovery. Tonight, dozens of dogs in Amargosa Valley are being moved off the property where police say they were living in deplorable conditions. 300 dogs in Nye County need a new home. The pair that own them all are facing felony animal abuse charges. Fox 5's Drew Andre is in Amargosa Valley tonight to show us what happens next.
Well, tonight there are about 200 dogs at this property in Amargosa Valley. A few dozen of them were taken to the animal shelter in Pahrump. However, there's not many people that can help out here. The sheriff's office says this is still considered a crime scene. So today they brought in inmates from the county jail to help with the labor. Loading up dog food, throwing blankets into the trucks,
going in first,
and breaking down large kennels. The Nye County Sheriff's Office brought out 6 inmates to help with the move. They're taking the 257 dogs in Amargosa Valley, about 50 miles to the animal shelter in Pahrump.
Nonstop back and forth. Obviously, it's cumbersome, but the sooner we get to the shelter, the sooner we're at a base where we have the resources that we need to really take care of these animals a little bit easier.
In court Monday morning, a judge granted an order to allow deputies to move the dogs off the property. The two at the center of the case sat in street clothes in the hearing. Prosecutors revealed investigators found dozens of dead puppies in a freezer. The pair faces 33 animal cruelty charges. Back in Amargosa, the sheriff's office started by moving puppies and mothers Monday, but there won't be room for every dog inside the shelter.
We're going to set up kind of like this in the back of the shelter with kennels. We've got to obviously erect some shade and put the watering system in all over again. But so because the shelter's not big enough, obviously, to have 300 dogs inside, we're setting the shelter up the best we can.
Boruchowitz says the dog's health is improving and hopes Wednesday all of them will be moved to Pahrump, where finally volunteers can help them heal.
Our hope is that the volunteer base that has come forward will be immediately directing them to the shelter, and then they can start coming and doing the volunteer help where it's going to be needed the most.
Someone from animal control and a sheriff's deputy are staying at the property to keep an eye on the dogs and give them food and water. Deputies will be back out here again at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. In Amargosa Valley, I'm Drew Andre, Fox 5 News, local Las Vegas.